Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball at the 50-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now whistles come in. Timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Here's Sanders. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Barry Sanders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And Sanders now to return. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. Back now at Ford Field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And quickly they get to the line. They'll go again with Sanders. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now Sanders. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Sanders, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On first down, Bledsoe. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Alstott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
As you know, I love the players of the past, but the players of the present and their mobility to move around and play quarterback, we just saw the end result of a guy that can shake it and find a guy open downfield.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Winston. And that nearly an opening drive for the team, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. And he'll take this down to the 33. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Romeo Doubs, 32 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Bledsoe. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, Bledsoe. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Bledsoe escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Flush to his right. Here's Johnson with a reception. 1st and goal following that gain of 17. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bledsoe. The quick slant caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all total, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Winston. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them. And they get
under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Warrior Downs, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down a field goal. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Moss. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Lock's throw into the hands of Fan. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
On 1st and 10, here's Lock. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second and 5. Lock working out of the gun. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. Oh, able to avoid him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Penny. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Lock to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Lock. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now Lock, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, Bledsoe steps away to his left. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now Lock and the Seahawks down by 11. A minute 51 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lock gets this to Fan. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Lock. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Lock going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statistician. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bledsoe. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Bledsoe. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 40 yards as they have taken the lead. Well, you know, he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go along, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. The one team's coming down and hitting threes, and when you're coming back and getting twos and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. On 2nd and 9, Locke. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the...
Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at their own 26. After the turnover, here's Locke. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and they fall incomplete.
After what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. Bledsoe. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Vikings will add to their 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now Locke and the Seahawks down by 11. A minute 52 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lock to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Here's Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. His pass caught at the 4. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on 2nd down, Bledsoe. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And they convert in style right there. Big play on 4th and long. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading by 6 points, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here 1st and 10. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 32 yards. And here are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Fridge, William Perry, gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. 3rd and long. It's gone. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Strahan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And they move this all. To the 9.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Up the middle they go. It's done. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they... Here on 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Miami set to take over. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now Sanders. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys. Football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Bledsoe. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 1st down, Bledsoe. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Patrick Willis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to a... The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second down, here's Mostert again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Tua. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. William the Refrigerator Perry in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Call that a 59-yard punt return as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. From the 27, Tua. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll find his receiver. It's Cody Core. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And they will take over first and 10. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off play action. Bledsoe. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw again. Well, that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive drive, winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy... a nice lane to hit.
From the 29, Murray. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. They complete it to Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Murray. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Murray with a 3rd and long. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away. And a first down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20. Boy.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy...
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll try and run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Murray going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Mayfield. And it's a fumble. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before his... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mayfield to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they
get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right, the rain probably is going to help you because so many things can go wrong for the guys trying to kick the ball. It's as simple as maybe you just lose your footing. You kind of spin out like a tire in the snow, not getting traction, and you create a space and someone comes through.
And I think for everybody, snapper, holder, kicker, everything slows down maybe a fraction of a second. And a fraction of a second at a field goal try, that can be all the different.
I love how you describe that. Everything slows down, but it's a deliberate slowdown, isn't it?
Yep.
Because everyone's trying to be more careful and more deliberate to make sure it's executed.
Murray to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower star difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gut. 46 yards. Ground for him so far. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down now. It's done. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys have now moved out in front.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just...
So that challenge is successful. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Boswell's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Chubb running right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Mayfield now. And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And my, how Well, the tables have turned after that play. And you know what? You think back to 1978. Little history lesson here. Take us through it, Charles. You remember that.
I remember it well. Trying to run out the clock. The Giants, Joe Pisarcik trying to hand off to Larry Zonka. The ball goes on the ground, and Herm Edwards picks it up. What do we call that?
Look it up, kids. The miracle at the Meadowlands. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Now Mayfield and the Browns. Down 24-17. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
Mayfield to throw.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Mayfield.
Over the middle, complete. It's Kellen. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mayfield.
He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can.
Mayfield.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Bledsoe. The left side throw complete to Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now a comment site, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, 31 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Raiders have got him. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Bledsoe. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Bledsoe. Looking deep for Adams.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
This will be caught just inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.